function rules from equations. All right, so let me snip it. All right, so here's our question. There's a lot of mathematical terms that you have to read through this to understand what they're really trying to do. Typically, like always read the bold first. Write a formula, which a formula is just something equals something, for g of u in terms of u. So whatever this thing is right here in terms of u, we want everything, all the u's and all the numbers on one side, and the other variable, which in this case is v, to be on the other side. So we're going to move this v on one side and everything else, this, the 8, and the 1, to the other side. So let's write it out, and then just do some arithmetic. Sorry, algebra. Okay. So we want the v to this side, and everything else on the other side. So one way we can do that is we just rewrite this equation with what's over here on the other side, and this on the other side. Now we have two things we need to do. Got to move this negative or positive 1 over by subtracting 1. So 8v equals negative 12u plus 2. These cross off. And now last step is to divide what's in front of our v. So v is equal to all of that. We can actually break this up into two different fractions. So we get negative 12u over 8 plus 2 over 8. Negative 12 over 8, that can simplify to negative 4. Where's up top? We divide both by 4. So we get negative 4u. Wait, sorry, that was negative 3. So I apologize. Negative 3, divided both by 4. Negative 12 divided by 4 is negative 3. And 8 divided by 4 is 2. And then 2 over 8, divide those both by 4 as well, and we get 1/4. All right, so our answer is negative 3u over 2 plus 1/4. Negative 3 over 2. And it was u top, right? Plus 1/4. Try that right. Okay, let's do one more. Snip it. All right, so in terms of v, all right, so once again, we want the v all on one side, or just, sorry, we want the other variable, which in this case is u, to be by itself and everything else on the other side. So this one's going to be a little bit easier. We only have to move the 5 over, and we need to distribute, I should say negative 5 over, and distribute that negative 4. So we have u minus 5 equals negative 4, parentheses v minus 1. So first thing we do is distribute this negative 4 into both these terms. So negative 4v and positive 4. Negative 4 times negative 1 is positive 4. And our last step is to add 5 to both sides. So u by itself, negative 4v, and we get positive 9. So negative 4v plus 9. I'll do one more actually. Quick. Okay, so in terms of q, so we want the r's, we have 2 of them this time, on one side, and the q's on the other. Sorry, the r by itself, and everything else on the other side. Plus 12r equals 3q minus 4r. So once again, we're trying to get the r's on this side, so r's over here, and q's on this side. So we do that, I'll do one step at a time. I'll move the q over first. Okay, so this cancels off those two guys. We'll go with red. Alright, so we have 12. Why is this not working? What happened? My board stopped working. Okay, we're back. Alright, yeah, so we have 12r equal to 3 plus 7 is 10 minus 4r. Now let's move the 4r over by adding it to both sides. We get 16r is equal to 10q. And now we want the r by itself, so you divide both sides by 16. So r is equal to 10q over 16. Both these are even, so we divide them by 2, and we get 5 over 8. So 5q over 8. All right, I'm done there.